Hello guys, it's Ciaran. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm in Ciaran's Crazy World, and in today's episode, I am joined by the one, the only Zoey Zebra. Where is Zoey? Oh, hello Zoey, you're there. Checking out your armor stand armor, are you? Very nice. Anyway, let's head off to my bedroom because we're actually going to need the stuff in here. The pottery shards. So I'm just going to grab one of each. I shouldn't need any more than one of each. Actually, I might just take all of them. Yeah, change my mind. I actually need all of them. So let's grab all of them, and then we're going to pay someone a visit who I haven't paid a visit for a while, I believe. And that's Scute. Hello, Scute. Nice. Oh, wait, where is he? Oh, there he is. Hello, Scute. Nice to see you. So there's Scute, and oh, there's Calamity, who's squatting down to sit. Hello, Calamity. And then let's run off to the doghouse and choose which dogs will be joining me in today's episode. First, let me grab a force steak, just in case we have an accident. I doubt we will, but you know, it's always best to be prepared. And in today's episode, I'm going to take Freddy, and I'm also going to take Aquatic. I think I mentioned it in the last video that I wanted to take Aquatic. So I'm going to take Aquatic and Freddy today, because I did realise that Eddie's been in one more video than Freddy, so I kind of want to even it out. It was before I started taking them together in the Naughties era, which is like 200 videos ago now, which is crazy. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly show you the Lily and Tilly's burrow, or the fox homes. So where is Lily and Tilly? I can't see them. Oh, there's Lily. And where is Tilly? Is she hiding somewhere? She could be. Oh wait, did I see her? No, that's just water. Uh, yeah, that's what the lake looks like anyway. And there's Tilly. Hello, Tilly. Nice to see you today. And she's running around. She's going crazy because she's scared of wolves. But anyway, let's head off to where we're building today. And we're literally building pretty much around the corner, uh, right here, because we're building behind the bed shop next to the music shop. And you can see the crazy land from here. It's crazy. So we're actually finishing this area off today, and what we're building today, I haven't mentioned it yet, we're building a pot shop, and I didn't get Zoe a bed. Um, Whoops, and I haven't got any resources to make you a bed. Let me first show you the music store, and then we'll get a bed. So here's the sheep pen. Oh wait, I don't have shears. Might be clever to grab shears because I believe I still have a pink sheep in there. So let me craft a pair of shears quickly, and then I'm gonna shear the sheep and hopefully get enough wool to get Zoe a bed, so then she can also sleep when it gets to night time. That is, you all probably know that anyway. And that was lucky. I got 3 pieces of wool. That's brilliant. I don't have to run back there. So I'm going to quickly make her a bed. So I'm going to grab some jungle logs from in here. There we go. That was acacia. And then I'm going to make a crafting table and then make a bed. Just so Zoe can sleep. I can't believe I forgot to put a bed here. And I just realised, well, just remembered, my bed shop is right here. And I've just gone and made a bed when I could have gone next door. Well, that's a bit silly, isn't it? Anyway, I want to put these pottery shards in here, but I want to put them at the bottom. So if I just fill all the chest up like that, and that was the perfect amount. That is brilliant. And then do that, and then grab the jungle logs back and put them back up there. And then I'm going to grab all the resources. So I'm going to grab the terracotta, the brown terracotta, torches, and glass. And then I'm going to start building the oh, I didn't mean to place that. I forgot the glass. Then I'm going to start building the build to get that done. I'm going to make glass panes quick though, so I can get rid of the rest of that glass, and that should be enough for today. So now I'm going to go 2 blocks away from each path and the build, and I need to pile up 4 high, like so, and these are going to be the corners. So this is a pot shop. I think I already mentioned that, but in case I didn't, we are building a pot shop today, and I can see Zoe's already hard at work building the front. She's very on the ball today. So now I need to do 2 terracotta, 3 brown terracotta, 2 terracotta, 1 brown, and then this is going to be the doorway here. So I'm going to build the little doorway now, and then in the middle I want to add 2 brown terracotta, then surround it with normal terracotta, then add brown terracotta, a row of brown terracotta on top. But I'm going to build these columns up first because this is just how high the build's actually going to get. But we are going to step down a bit now. So now that I've done that 5 in the middle, I want to do 4 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to drop down and do 3 there. And it's going to be the same on the other side. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to just be 3 there. 1. Zoey, you're in my way. Please, can you move? Oh, she's just adding that block in there. Yeah, that looks right. So there's going to be like a little pattern on these walls. So the window's going to go here, and then there will be brown terracotta on the top. Excuse me, aquatic. So we're going to add some brown terracotta on top of that. I'll just leave Zoey to build that side. So let me just do the diagonal part quick, because this might be easier. Like that, and then add a brown there. And it's like the window kind of is being held up. Not really, but that's what we're going to go for. So now that I've done that, I want to add torches. So I'm going to add 1 in the middle there, and then 1 in the middle of the 3. So right in the middle of the build, and then in the middle of the 3s. And that is the torches done. And that's pretty much the front wall done. So this part here is just easy. We're just going to have 2 free rows of brown terracotta, and it's going to be surrounded by normal terracotta. So now that that's done, I just need to work on the back. So I might just work on the roof actually quickly, because this is going to be like a boxy squared pattern where it kind of all links up, but there is going to be a gap in between one of these. So that's going to look like that, and it'll make it easier to build this top part here on the back wall. Building this very differently to how I normally build. So there's 4 there, and then it's going to go a tower here. I can see Aquatic and Freddy trying to get up, and then I need to add 3 there, and it'll be a drop down again here. Luckily, I've got feather falling boots, I believe. Yeah, I do have feather falling boots. And then it's going to be 4 there, but I've run out of terracotta. So I need to jump down here, and hello, Zoey. Yeah, that looks great. Oh, you've missed a block there. Let me help that, fix that for you. And then, what do I have to do next? Do you have any brown terracotta, Zoey? Thank you. I ran out, so that's helpful. Let me do this side near the bed shop, because it's the same. So it's going to be 3 brown terracotta, and it's surrounded by normal terracotta, then another 3. And it literally just repeats that pattern. So the sides are pretty simple, but you're not even going to see the sides. Well, you're going to see one of the sides, you're not going to see this side. So I didn't think it really mattered. And you're not really going to see it from the inside anyway. So again, that doesn't really matter. But now I want to surround all this brown terracotta on the back wall in with normal terracotta. And then add a little curve pattern around, so it just goes like that and then sticks out there, and then 1 on top of that, and that's literally the pattern done. I'm going to do that on the other side as well. It's just going to be a perfect reflection of that, and then this is just going to be a I didn't mean to place on there. This is going to just be a stripe straight down the middle as well, like so, and then surround that with terracotta. So the till's going to be in the middle of this, and hopefully we can finish this build all in one video. Well, I am going to finish this build today because it's a pretty simple build. I also think it's just really nice. This is the second video releasing in October, and it's very autumn themed this month because we are like in autumn now, and it's very friend themed as well, as you'll see from the past 2 videos. The fox, we built Lily and Tilly's burrow. Also, I'm going to call it the Fox Homes. And then this is a pot shop, which is going to be called Scute's Pots. It's in the title of the video. So Scute will have his own little place to be instead of being in the living room. And I think it's just nice for him to be able to have his own area that will remind him of his actual home, the savannah. So we're going to add some savannah saplings and flower pots on the inside. We're going to add some fake trees and a painting and just other stuff to remind him of his home. Where we first befriended him. So let me just continue building this roof. And again, it's the same on both sides. But there is going to be a gap here, and that is the only difference between the rest of it. And oh, the fireworks went off. I love that. I always feel like they're celebrating me when it goes off. I think I've mentioned that before, as it's a nice feeling. But let's keep surrounding this whole brown terracotta part with normal terracotta. And then that's pretty much the outside of the build done. And I can see the dogs running about. As long as they're okay, I don't know where Zoey went. But I've run out of terracotta again, and oh, there's some in the chest right there. So let me go finish the roof, and then we just need to add the torches on the roof, and then we just need to build the inside, which shouldn't take long at all because it's a pretty small build. But I am just relieved to get this area finally finished. It's been long overdue, and I've had this build and the music shop designed for ages. The music shop did change quite a bit, but this pretty much remained the same. I think the original idea for this, it was going to be Scute's home, but then I was like, I want a pot shop. And I already had the outside pretty much done. I think I changed the design a little bit on the outside, mainly the front. But it used to be Scute's home, and I feel like Scute would actually benefit more from having a shop. I also didn't want to keep making homes for every single animal in Kim's Crazy World because I have a lot. I have Peter's house, I've got Henry uh, and Henrietta's house. Then I've got Lily and Tilly's burrow. I think I've got others. Oinky and Woolies. I've built a lot of houses in the 200s era, haven't I? So I thought this would be a nice switch. And there's some coal and a hole. That rhymed and I didn't mean it to. But yeah, I'm gonna mine that coal actually, because you can never have enough coal. And this has been flattened for so long. I honestly forgot that this was here. I'm surprised I covered this coal up without actually mining it, because this has been mined out for years. I think I was still on console edition back when I actually mined this out. Let me just fill this hole in though quick because oh, it's very dark. Let me place a torch actually, and then fill it in because I don't like having weird gaps in the world. I've been going around trying to fix a load of weird gaps recently, so I want to keep doing that. Also, it's a good use for all this grass that I've just got. So let me fill that up there, and Aquatic's kind of in the way, so I'm gonna have to get her to run out. Aquatic, if you can run out, there we go. Thank you. And then let me get the dogs outside of the build. I think that would be a clever idea. Uh, but I need to grab some new resources anyway. So I'm going to grab mud bricks and then actually I'm going to grab some more. So I'm going to empty my inventory quick and then I'm going to grab polished granite because I'm also going to need that for the shelves. And damn, Zoe's almost finished the floor. Let me help her out quick just to get this done. And Freddy, you're in the way. And Aquatic, you're in the way. Aquatic loves getting in the way today. Freddy was a good boy and jumped out. But there's going to be little shelves here, or stands. I don't know what you want to call them. But they're just going to go here like that. And then I need to make some polished granite slabs. So I'm going to quickly make some of them. And then I'm going to finish the shelves off. So I just need to add 3 there and then skip a block and place 3 there on the top of the blocks. And again, do that there. Like so, they're going to have the pots and the flower pots on, which you'll see how that looks in a second. And now I want to run back to the chest and empty my inventory again and then grab a load of new resources. So I need lanterns, I need item frames. So let's place them now. So I'm going to add 1 there, 1 there, and I think I need to fix the roof. I don't think I've grabbed it, but let's just grab the glowstone for now because I do need glowstone and I've got the brown wool on me as well, I believe. So I want to line up with the brown terracotta swirls. And then I need to go 2 to the left of that and make a 3x3 area. This is just going to be filled in with glowstone. And I did not grab enough glowstone. I was meant to grab 18 and I've grabbed 10. So I guess I'll just do like a little cross, like a number 5 on a dice. I guess we'll just go with that, as I've completely neglected to grab the right amount of glowstone. So let's just fill that back in, and I'm going to add brown um, carpet on the top to cover that up. Also, Scoot's favourite colour is brown, which makes perfect sense because he's an armadillo. Uh, but that's now done. So now I'm just going to eat some bread because I'm hungry. And then I need to grab the granite slabs and other resources. Okay, so where are the granite slabs? They're right there. And then I want to grab the mud bricks back because I'm going to need some of them. And I need to make some mud brick stairs. So let me just build this till quickly. Or the checkout area. And I'm going to add a mud brick stair on the top of the till right there. Yeah, that looks good. And then I need to still place the iron frames because I haven't done that yet. Don't know why I have 11. I don't think I need 11. But I need 3 on this side, and then I don't want to place any there. I think I just grabbed a few too many iron frames. I don't know why. I think I made a little mess up. And then I'm just going to pick up 3 random shards. Well, they're actually sherds, but I'm going to call them shards. Oh, they actually are called shards. I swear someone called them sherds. Yeah, they are shards. But I'm going to put that one in there, I'm going to put that one in there, and I'm going to put that one in there. And Zoe's placed a trapdoor very weirdly. Uh, but yeah, now that that's done, I want to grab the painting and I want to place the painting above the door in this little part there. And oh, the painting fell on there and I can't reach it. That's not good. I want the horse painted. You know, the new one of the newer paintings. I was going to say new paintings, but I think it's been in the game for quite a while now. Um, oh, it's fell on there again. Maybe I should put the block a little higher. That might be smart. Please give me the painting. There's only 3 of these paintings. There we go. I don't know what it's called, but you know, I like that painting, and I'm gonna add 1 lantern there. And then let's run back to the chest. And now I want to grab the acacia saplings and all the brick. And I'm going to make a bunch of pots. So I'm going to make 10 pots first because these are going to be the ones I use for the decorations. And then we'll just use the rest of the brick later. So I need to go on the inside and I'm placing the... Oh, there's Zoe building the trees. So I want to place 3 pots there and 2 on the floor and then flower pots on top and inside of them pots. So let's do that. Well, on top of them pots, actually. I wish you could just place large flowers in the bigger pots. It would be cool. So now that all the acacia saplings are in, I do need to place 2 more pots on the outside, which I've neglected to make. So let me just make them quickly, like so. And then let's place them there, and then add the flower pots on top of it, and then the acacia saplings inside of them. And I believe that's all the pots that I needed doing, and I'm going to mine this out because I do need to place a barrel there. So let me just come over here and grab some jungle planks and logs because I'm definitely going to need more. And then go to the crafting table, make a few half slabs, and then make the barrel. There we go. And then we're going to go place the barrel. And I might actually bring the crafting table inside of here. I don't think I originally had it. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't actually plan for this to be in there, but it might actually be useful in case we run out of pots or I need a crafting table. So it's always good to have crafting tables everywhere. So now that that's done, I'm gonna make more flower pots. So let me just make a bunch of pots, and then a bunch of flower pots. I might make 35 flower pots because they're kind of more useful, and then make 32 pots. And then let's just place them in the barrel like so, and then let's place the flower pots there like so, and then I need to bring the pottery shards in. Um, So let me empty my inventory and grab the pottery shards, which I just neglected to do after I left the chest. There we go. And then I'm going to just shove them all in the barrel in the middle because I think that just looks pretty nice. So let's do that like that. And I'm going to just organize these. So let me just pull them up there. And then I want to switch some of these shards around. So let me just do that and then switch them ones around. I think that looks better like that. So now that that's done, I want to grab terracotta and brown terracotta because this roof isn't right, is it? No, it's not right. So let me go grab the terracottas back and then I can work on finishing the ceiling, which shouldn't take long. And Zoe's running in and out. That's great. Uh, I don't know what she's doing, but you know. So let's just add terracotta there, add some terracotta there, and then again do the same on this side. And I don't have enough brown terracotta. Um, that's not good. Um, I'll just add an extra block there and then sort that out outside of the video. And if I remember to show it off, I will. But now that that is done, I just need to uh, empty my inventory and then double check that everything's here. Everything looks fine on the outside. The front looks good. The sign's done. Scute's Pots Pottery Shop. The doors in. The trap doors are in. I believe the only thing we need to do now is go and get Scute. So let's run down here and then go back to my living room and show Scute his brand new pot shop and the place he gets to stay when for however long he decides to. Well, he's just going to stay there permanently, pretty much. But I will have to take him on walks and stuff eventually. If I remember, I actually need to take more of my animals more often because I don't really take any of them. I don't remember the last time I took Billy. But let me just run upstairs quickly because we can go to sleep because it's actually getting night time and I don't want us to be blown up by a creeper while we're trying to walk Scute out. So let's go sleep. Then we'll go get Scute and then we'll take him to his pot shop. Hope he likes it. I'm sure he will. So we have to walk slow with armadillos because if you sprint, they get scared. So come on, Scute. We're taking you to your new home, and I can see Aquatic running about there. Let's close them doors, and Aquatic, careful where you walk. Everyone loves Scute because Scute is actually like the hero of Ciaran's Crazy World. If you haven't watched episode 200, I recommend watching it because spoilers ahead. But Reese attacked me, my villain. He's since left the world, which is such a relief. I never have to deal with him again. And if it wasn't for Scute coming into the series when he did, the wolves wouldn't have had wolf armor, my wolf pack, and they all would have died in the great battle. Freddy, Eddie, Aquatic, uh, Dude was there, Slinky was there, Hop, Wanda, Leo, Camillo. I think I mentioned everyone. Cosmo wasn't in the series then, and Shadow Such in Trouble was still left behind. So I want to say I said everyone. I might have forgot someone. I apologise if I have. But yeah. So anyway, Scute, we're taking you to your brand new pot shop, and this is your new home, kinda. But you're always welcome to come back to my living room whenever you fancy. So there we go, Scute's Pottery Shop. The doggies want to come in too to see Scute's reaction. Zoe, if you move out the way, is he stuck in the door? Oh no, there we go. And here you go, Scute. This is your pot shop. And oh, Zoe, careful not to sprint. You scare Scute. Uh, so yeah, that is Scute's pot shop pretty much done. And I'm glad that Scute looks like he's enjoying sitting on the till. Oh, he's already trying to run away. Scute, this is your new home. You don't have to be scared. You'll be okay here. I promise. Everyone's friendly. Uh, but yeah, so Scute's in the shop, and I believe we've done everything. If I'm just checking my notes, I think I've done everything. The pots are all in there. I did forget to put the flower pots on the till. Let me add them, and then let me go get them other two saplings. So if you want to just stay there with Scute, you can do. That's what I'm missing. I knew these saplings would have been useful. I wouldn't have grabbed extra saplings. So let me just add them there, and there we go. Now we're done. So let's leave the build because I don't want to accidentally hit Scute. But that is the pot shop done and that area in the town done. So I'm going to say thank you all for watching this video and bye.